Good evening. We're going to go on and get started. I am Sheila Singleton, the principal of Career and Technical Leadership Academy. And I want to thank you for coming out to our innovative high school parent information night. Hopefully, after we finish this presentation this evening, we would have answered many of your questions and you will have a better understanding of who is this particular early college. I haven't heard of them before. Career and Technical Leadership Academy. You will probably hear me from this point on refer to Career and Tech Leadership Academy as CTLA. That is just a shortened form of saying this, the title of our school, because it can be a mouthful. The reason for this meeting this evening is to give you some information about our school and how long we've been in existence, what are the pathways that this school basically focus on, and basically just some fine details as to what are the 5 pathways, what does it mean, and how does this CTLA early college differ from ECA early college program. And hopefully we'll have this information answered for you. Who is Career and Technical Leadership Academy? Career and Technical Leadership Academy is defined as a cooperative, innovative high school, and the partnership that we have with these schools across North Carolina, and we have about approximately 102 schools across the state of North Carolina that are early colleges. So this isn't something that's really new, but it is something that has really taken off and has become very popular. We're going to go back one. And we are partnering together with students in grades 9 through 13. And notice I did not say 9 through 12 because it is a 5-year early college program. But our purpose is to help our students complete the requirements for graduation, to build a college transcript, but also to earn an associate's degree in one of 5 pathways. Okay. The capacity for enrollment at CTLA is basically 425 students. We're not at capacity yet. This is the second year that Career and Technical Leadership Academy has been in existence. We are looking at about 102, 5 students, somewhere up in there is what our numbers are. We have 12 certified, highly qualified teachers. Our class sizes are small, they're nurturing, and with the small size I'm speaking of, we probably don't have a class size larger than about 15, 16 students at this time. We have a very nurturing environment with the class sizes being that small. Our students get an opportunity to know their teachers. Teachers get an opportunity to really know their students and build a close bond. Students must take at least 4 classes per semester. You'll find that when they come in as a 9th grader, they will front load a lot of their high school requirements. But then as they move up and become juniors and seniors, then you'll find that they're taking fewer high school classes and more college courses near the end. The goal is to prepare our students for a career and/or college. As I stated earlier, the goal of our school, when a student graduates from here, they will have an associate's degree. And with that being said, a lot of our students will be able to go directly into a career working in one of those career areas. But some of them may decide that they would like to go on and enroll into a 4-year university. They have that choice as well. Our program will give our students options. The goal also is to increase the number of students who are graduating, but at the same time, those who can go directly into the workforce after graduating from high school. Transportation is provided across the county for our rising freshmen. That was a question that we received quite often last week when we presented. Parents wanted to know, well, do I have to bring my student? Transportation is provided. Our hours are from 11 to 4:50. A lot of the students like that. First thing they say is, oh my, get a chance to sleep in a little bit. Yes, your first class will not start until 11 o'clock, and the day ends at 4:50. High school classes are taught at an honors level. Students should maintain at least a 2.5 GPA. And discipline and character should be exemplary for the students that choose to attend here. And all of our classes are taught here on Johnston Community College's campus. Please note, what you're seeing now are the 5 career pathways that we offer here at CTLA. Medical assistants, we currently have, well, the numbers to the right of the pathway is showing you how many students are currently enrolled in that pathway. But we offer medical assistants, nurse aid, early childhood, information technology, and industrial systems technology. At this time, our school counselor, Mrs. Stover, will be giving you more details about the pathways. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good evening, everybody, and thank you again for coming out tonight to learn about CTLA. I am the counselor. My name's Desiree Stover, and this is my second year with CTLA, so I was lucky enough to help open the school last year. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about each of our 5 pathways. The medical assisting pathway prepares students for kind of the administrative type positions within the medical field. Students are able to work in a medical office, do administration, run the office, work at a hospital. They also learn skills that will allow them to assist physicians and assist nurses working in the labs. Those students can go directly from work upon graduating from our program, or a lot of our students are choosing to go on to a 4-year university and continue in hopefully a medical field. A lot of our students are interested in pursuing something in the medical field. Our nurse aid program is therapeutic and diagnostic services, and this is the more clinical side of the medical program. Our students graduate with a CNA level 1 and can do the CNA level 2. Again, they're able to go directly to work or continue on into a nursing program or medical field also. This program does have the Nurse Aid program has a relationship with East Carolina University, so our students will have the option, if they want to continue at ECU in their nursing program there. Our third program is early childhood education, and this program is designed for students who might have an interest in working with children, perhaps going into the teaching field. A 2-year degree in the early childhood program will allow them to work within a daycare, work in some kind of a child center of some sort. Lots of places have child care centers, also teacher assistants and things like that. Some of our students that are in this program are interested in pursuing a teaching degree, so again, they can go directly into the workforce, or they can go on to a 4-year university getting their teaching degree. Our information technology is one of our bigger programs, and this program is for that computer expert in your family. And this one is wide open as far as what those students can pursue within learning about information technology and computers. That field, again, is wide open, but they're learning software design, cybersecurity, internet database. They learn hardware, so they're actually learning about building some computers. They're designing software. Some of our kids are interested in gaming. They can work on networking, developing applications. So it's very far-reaching as far as what they can do in this program, and again, employable with Cisco certification. I believe they also learn some Linux and other computer programming, but they can go on to a 4-year university in computer science, cybersecurity, forensics, that type of thing, and pursue their bachelor's degree. And then our fifth program is Industrial Systems Technology. And this I kind of think about as for your kid, if you've got the student who loves to take everything apart, figure out how that works, and then put it all back together, and look at the pieces and see all of those parts, this is a great program for them. It's a technology and engineering, applied engineering program that is more hands-on. They're going to learn maintenance and machinery, things like that. They're also going to learn about robotics, electricity, hydraulics, pneumatics, machine fabrication, so they might actually learn to make those machine parts and those types of things. This also has a direct link through this program with East Carolina, again, in their applied engineering program. So students can get the applied engineering degree from JCC, or they can continue on to a four-year university. So those are our 5 programs, and as Ms. Singleton said, our program is like ECA, but we have more of the career focus. So I'm now going to turn it over to some of our students who are going to share just a little bit about their experience at CTLA and what their interests are and what they have experienced so far. And they're going to introduce themselves and tell them what pathway you're on.
So my name is Zoe, and I'm a freshman, and I'm in the Industrial Systems pathway. And honestly, I came here because I wasn't accepted by ECA, but I can very gladly say that I'm glad that I wasn't accepted, because this has been the best decision that I've ever made. And I really like this. I really like this school because our teachers are very involved with us, and they really pay attention. And I remember one day I was walking to the buses, and Miss Stover was talking to a student, and she was like, "Hey, have you eaten today? I haven't noticed you've been picking up your lunch." And that may seem like something that's very small, but it was really significant to me, because it kind of shows that the teachers notice things about you and they really care about you. So I'm really glad that I chose this program.
Hi, my name is Yolanda, and I am in the medical assisting pathway. And I choose this pathway because I want to be a cardiothoracic surgeon. At first, I remember in my middle school year, a lot of people were like, "Why do you want to be a cardiothoracic surgeon? That's bad. Why do you want to do that?" And I just, over the time, it kind of made me, doubt what I wanted to be. But then I got a chance to apply to a new school. You start out new and you start out fresh. You leave what you had in the past and you start new. That's what I really like, because you start new, you meet new people, you meet new friends. At the beginning of last year, I'm a sophomore. At the beginning, I didn't talk a lot. I barely had any friends. And we are a small school. Things go around fast. You hear stuff, but you hear positive stuff. I don't think here you'll hear any bad things about you. We try to support one another. And that's the thing that I like. When I was in my middle school, I remember having bad grades. I had C's, barely passing. And when I came my freshman year, Miss Stover, our counselor, I had never had a personal relationship with a counselor. And Miss Stover opened up to me, and we just got along so well. And I think that now she used to motivate me and tell me that I have self-confidence, you can do it. And now I have straight A's when I used to be a D average student. And I honestly feel proud of myself, but I also feel proud of the staff that we have, because it's not just me, it's the people that we have here who support us in every decision we make. And if they don't think that it's the best, then they'll tell us. But they're always looking for the best for us. We're never looking for the worst. And if some of the freshmen that are, incoming freshmen that are here, if you guys have a question, I will be a junior next year. And if you guys have a question, don't doubt to ask. I will be gladly to help the incoming freshmen. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Princess Kate. I'm in the medical assisting program. I'm a sophomore. What I can say about this school is that all the teachers will encourage you, motivate you. I remember halfway through my freshman year, I had problems with the school, but Miss Stover, she motivated me and encouraged me and everything. In my middle school years, I was not a straight A student or an AB student. I was an A and B and C. So to get into the program, you do not need to have a perfect principal's list or AB honor roll. I mean, what they want to see is if you have that motivation to work hard for what you want. People ask me if this program is easy. I'm gonna say no, it's not, because if you really want this, you're gonna work for it and you're gonna achieve it. So, yeah, everyone's here. Everyone's here is like welcoming and caring about each other. Like, we encourage one another no matter what.
Well, hi. My name is Louise, and I am a freshman in the Industrial Systems program. And I'm not gonna lie, coming to CTLA was a bit weird for me. Like, I had never really heard of such programs, seeing as I only moved to North Carolina in February. And when I got here, I was like, oh my gosh, look at me. I look poor, and I didn't expect myself to fulfill the qualities that I needed to, that you would think you need to be to go in such a program. And I ended up getting accepted somehow because I barely passed my 8th grade year. And coming to CTLA, you get this feeling of acceptance. And there's so much diversity. There's so many different personalities and so many different types of people that you'll meet that, I mean, if you come here, I'm sure you'll be able to find at least one person who is literally just like you. That is one of the best things that I come to think of whenever somebody asks me, what is CTLA to you? Well, CTLA to me is being able to be myself and being able to have that confidence, being able to have that motivation that I can get out of high school, I can graduate, and I can do what I want with my life without having to worry about, oh, well, did I do this? Did I do this? Did I do this? And Miss Singleton, Miss Williams sitting in the audience right now, Miss Stouffer, I had a little moment there. They're amazing. Along with all of our other teachers here, they offer you such personal assistance and such in-touch help that if you're one of those students that sits there and thinks, I don't know where I'm going after this. I don't know what I'm doing. We have amazing staff that help you figure out where you're going, what your plan is. And if you're one of those kids who sit and, go, well, nobody else knows what they want to do with their life, and everybody else treats me like I'm weird and I'm unusual, and, you don't fit in, CTLA is a great place to come in and fit in and find that place and find where you want to go with your life and be self-sufficient and individual. And it's not easy, but it's worth it. Every second of the school is worth it. And I think I'm done now. So thank you.
Sorry. When I first got here, I did not know what I wanted to be, but it takes time. So the Miss Stover will encourage you. She'll look through your options. You can look for more options. If you don't like your first program that you pick, for example, if I was in nursing aid my first year, I can always switch over to my medical assisting next year. We always get the chance to change.
Can I? When I came here, I was originally in the medical assisting pathway, and in my head, I was like, oh, medical assistant, I'm gonna be the assistant of the doctor, and that's not how it was. I'm more of a patient contact, daily patient contact. So I ended up my sophomore year, I ended up switching. And right now we have the same classes as a medical assistant, but in our junior year we will split ways. You won't have the same classes with a medical assistant. And I think that I switched over because I felt that a nurse aide was better for me because I had a daily contact. I will have a daily contact. And remember, when you get out of this 5-year program, you will be able to work. For the people that will get scholarships or will do student loan, you can work and go to college and also pay that student loan. You wouldn't be in debt for the rest of your life. You wouldn't work for the rest of your life to keep paying. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. Okay, thank you so much. As you can tell, and this is just a small sampling of our students who are passionate about Career and Technical Leadership Academy. I'm so proud of them. When we're out here at our table, you'll find that these students, when parents walk up or students walk up, they will begin to tell you about CTLA and what CTLA offers, what your options are. And I can tell you almost assuredly, this is the second year for all of our students here except for one, which is our freshman who is in the industrial systems. It's two freshmen we have. But they come here, they're shy initially, but they seem to find their wings, their voice, and their confidence. And as you can tell, they speak very freely. Now, how does CCP, JCC, and CTLA all fit in? This is the first presentation you've heard tonight. You're going to hear from each of the special programs that are listed that are out in the lobby. One program isn't any better than the other. They are all here to present, this is who we are. Is this for you? And hopefully our students and parents will say, you know what, this really sounds like me. I think I would be a fit here. I often say that the students that choose to leave a traditional high school, they are students that march to a slightly different drum beat. And maybe they're not into a lot of what the high school is offering because somewhere along way off, they have a dream, they have a goal, and somehow they seem to find it when they come here. But our goal is to make sure that our students, when they leave here, all of these programs, that they have options and choices, and that they are also college and career ready. Now, you've heard from us, and pretty much we're done with our presentation. You need to ask yourself, is this the program for me? Hopefully you have had an opportunity to submit your application. If not, please do so. Application will close on the 15th of February, I believe it is. And then we will start going through the applications and getting ready for the interview process. And the information is here on our slide presentation. You can find the link to the application on Johnston County Public Schools webpage, as well as the website for Career and Technical Leadership Academy. And then it has a breakdown there of when we're going to be doing what as we finalize this process. I think we might have a minute or so for a question or two. Yes. Right now, we're still hoping to keep one of the drawing attractions for our school and for the early college program is the small class size. And right now, for the next year or so, we don't expect that to change. A lot of our class sizes, we might have maybe 9 kids in it right now. We may have 10. The largest right now you will see is probably no more than about 15 or 16 students. One round table does have 20. That's a new program that we've started this year, but that's not the norm. Any other questions? Yes.
What exactly is the application process? I mean, after we do the application and all this,
The application, after you do it, then it goes to your child's counselor at the school, and that counselor will answer questions pertaining to that student from that particular middle school, and then we'll get those responses back from the counselor. And then a team and I here at CTLA will go through those applications and begin to pull in who we're going to interview. For CTLA, we have 85 slots for rising freshmen only. And we have 25 slots available for sophomores, because really that's where our 425
Good evening,
comes
students
from.
and parents. Anyone?
Okay. I think I need to shut it down at this point. Thank you. We're still going to be in the lobby if you have more questions. Thank you all for coming.